Okay, in the last video I talked about how my life was going to the drain lately, like all aspects of my life, all of them at the same time, in the same like short period of time, and just trying to forget about that. Okay, so one question, a different one. Let's see. Mm, hmm. Okay. Okay, no, I'm not going to answer that. I have new questions here, but they are more personal, I guess. Not personal, but I mean, yeah, they are personal. Okay, I mean, I don't feel comfortable picking one of them. Yeah, I mean, all of them expose me in some way. My beliefs, my thoughts, my character. Oof. Okay, I'm not sure if I already answered this one, but anyway, how do you how do you deal with feeling like a beginner at everything? I mean, how do I feel? How do I deal with the feeling of being a beginner at everything? How do I deal with feeling like a beginner at everything? Wow, being a beginner at everything that I'm doing, like I didn't have any experience or background in music. Uh, I never had lessons. I never had an instrument. My parents were so busy working and living their lives that I I was alone, like a big chunk of time of the day. And sometimes I didn't even see my dad when he came back home from work every day. Because I used to, I mean, I still go to sleep early, like 8 p.m. Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is that I had no knowledge at all or experience in music, and I was literally starting from scratch, from zero, like the notes do re mi fa sol la si do, or A B C D, bueno, I mean C B A, no, yeah, C B, no, C D E F G A B, yeah, that. So how do I deal with the feeling? I love learning. That's one advantage that I have. I really love learning, and I really get excited because my curve curve of learning, like the rhythm. Okay, I made a little cut there. Sorry. So what I was saying is I love learning, and in general, because I'm a curious person. Also, my learning curve, curve is really like exponential, and that, I mean, I'm not someone smart. I don't recognize myself as smart or anything, but I love learning, and that I feel like I just love learning, and that obsession with learning, I feel like allows me to have a good rhythm and being a fast learner, because I'm really invested in the topic, in the area. And sometimes it feels like overwhelming, like being a beginner at everything, because that means you suck at everything. I suck at everything. Like, I'm absolutely trash. The most useless piece of trash you're going to ever meet. I don't know. So, I mean, you have to not cope, but being able have this. For example, chess gave me this ability to deal with failure, to deal with not feel like you're improving. Yeah, like chess gave me this ability to this resilience to deal with failure. And yeah, like deal with this bad emotions. So you have to be resilient because you're going to suck for a long period of time. For a long period of time. You're going to suck, you're going to do things wrong, you're going to fail, and you're going to fail again and fail and keep failing. And there's a point where you start to, you see progress. But there is another side where you're not going to see progress at all. And you have to endure and, like just keep pushing, keep practicing, keep learning. And, like you just need to resist until you cross the next line, the next threshold. Yeah, that's all you have to do. Like, keep trying and resist, endure, be resilient until you cross the line. You just need to really deal with the pain, deal with emotions, resist, like have the stamina to just take the L every day and go to sleep being comfortable with that, like with that feeling of failure. I mean, yeah, there's two sides of me when it comes to being a beginner at everything. There's the bright side where I feel really excited, I feel really motivated, I feel happy, I feel my life is full of joy because I'm learning all of this, and I'm really, like evolving and getting better at what I love. That's another thing. I'm doing what I love. If I didn't love this, bruh, I can't. If I didn't love this, yeah, that would be a different story. But I love it. So yeah, there's two sides. The bright side where everything is good, you're positive, you feel motivated, and the dark side where you just, things are not going your way, and things are not going to change for a long time, and you have to sit down with those emotions and make peace, or like being comfortable with that side. Yeah, I already mentioned this when in my Spanish channel. When I was learning how to play the guitar when I was 15 years old, and I was learning not because I loved the music, not because of passion, because I wanted to impress a girl who, I don't want to call her a hoe, even though she's a hoe, and I'm joking. That's a joke. I mean, she fits the definition of, but that's a joke. I mean, okay, I wanted to impress this girl, and that's, I don't know if that's the true story, because the other, yeah, I'm not telling you the true story, because I learned the guitar not because I wanted to impress this girl. I learned the guitar for other reason, but I'm going to tell you I'm not going to tell you the official story about when I started to learn the guitar at 15. I give up. I didn't learn. I give up. I gave up like a week because I every single day for a week I tried for 3 hours, uh, and I didn't see progress. I felt the pain, but I didn't see progress, so I gave up. Yeah, I'm going to record another video about this, like being a beginner at everything, or I'm going to make a different one. I'm not sure because I feel like this topic is really long. Okay, I don't know.